Hey, what's up, Randall? Ugh. I hope everything's alright with you. Nothing major, just like a checkup, right? I'm not trying to pry into your medical or anything like that, but man, Randall, don't listen to me, man. Turn it all off. You need your sleep. Good rest. Jesus. Your health is more important than my freaking channel, okay, man? Scientifically proven, if the YouTube's playing in the background, you can't go to sleep. So, Randall, go to sleep, man. Ooh. I hope everything's okay, man. I think salt. I don't know if you've like had an increased intake in salt. I hear salt kind of does the trick too with increasing blood pressure. Sodium, salt, sodium, same thing. I hope everything's gonna be all right with you, man. Ah, I gotcha. Yeah, I kind of like, playing something like YouTube. I swear. Like sometimes, you just have something playing in the background. It's like white noise, regardless of what it is. You can end up falling asleep if you're really tired. Yeah, I think I kind of have high blood pressure too running in my family as well. I don't, I should be getting myself checked out as well, but I think I'm all right. Had a few checkups and always had high blood pressure, I guess you could say. Higher than average. But it could be always like, when you go visit a doctor, you're kind of like put on the spot, so your blood pressure tends to run a bit higher, typically, because you're on the spot. Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. I'm glad you're getting yourself checked out. I definitely need to do the same thing, Just get, was it yearly or bi-yearly, checkups in the hospitals, It's very important to keep your health in check, man. I need to take my own advice, which I'm terrible at.
I'm just waiting for the fire, but you won't even try to survive. You would rather keep it all inside, and I can help you decide who you're loving now, and how I'm not quite there somehow. My intuition says to give you up, but my heart can't easily let you go.
So I'm trying to paint up my last impulsor. After this is done, I think there's a few more spots I need to paint on it. I'll be done with it, and then I don't have an impulsor to paint anymore. Then I have to paint my one repulsor. Once that's done, I'm done with that. I'm almost done with all my vehicles, I think. Although I am 3D printing some vehicles because GW is just getting way too expensive with some things. It's a bit ridiculous. Itchy. Got a tournament coming up. Got to paint up my army. I mean, the new list I'm gonna run. See how it goes. I played against my friend with it, and it went pretty good. I beat him and had a lot of units left over. Even though his Angron, after I killed him the second turn, Angron came back, and I killed him as soon as he came back too. But he did wipe out my tank in like one shot. He one-shotted my tank in a sense. Full health, made all his attacks, failed all my saves, and Angron wiped out the tank. But I countercharged with Calgar because Gilliman died. And then after some Hellblaster shots and then a charge with Calgar that did the trick against Angron, he was really running low on troops, so he couldn't maintain objectives very well. I did go first though this time around, which was a bit of a different change. And I don't know if that had more of a major factor in terms of me winning or not. All the other games, even though I did win majority of it, and then he did win one. He did go first. So it might be something that he has to, if it is in fact me going first that won me the game, then it's something that he definitely has to do, is needs to go second and find out what he can do to counteract opponents going first. Because whenever he goes first, he would always lock me into my home, my deployment zone. But I would break out eventually, because I still have units in reserves that could do it, and they're pretty strong, and he charges everything at me. So, we'll see how this list goes against non-World Eaters list. Let that dry. I get this librarian all varnished up, even though he's not done, but he still looks freaking cool. I think the varnish is gonna make his color pop even more. seal in the flavor.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up. Tonight we gonna light it up. Tonight we gonna light it up. Like the sunrise, we gonna light it up.
There we go. Let him dry. Let's go and clean that out.
Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up. Tonight we gonna light it up. Tonight we gonna light it up. Like the sunrise, we gonna light it up.
Dang it. There we go. I'm gonna fix some of these guys up. I forgot I need to 3D print the things that I just created. I created something to hold these guys upside down so I can put magnets on the bottom. And it can dry naturally. Oh, crap. Oh, good thing the magnet held. So he will have to be held on like that. So I need to take 2 squads minimum of these aggressor squads. And that's all I'll need, at least for now. I do need a dome to be painted, finished painted. Crap, I forgot what my other dome looks like, but it'll be fine, it'll be fine. One. One, two, three, four. Okay, good. Heavy bolter on each one. So this is all the Marines I need to paint at the moment. I would like to get my... I need to fix my repulsor executioner. It is super blue. I need to scrap the blue and repaint it, I think. It's gonna be a lot of, that's gonna be a lot of LA Totally Awesome. Because that's a lot of blue I have to scrape off of that thing. Alright. this mixture mixed up. Let's see. Actually, I need to 3D print my crap. I am gonna hold on. I'm gonna turn on my 3D printer real quick because I want to print this thing out. Hopefully, it'll print in a few minutes. I want to kind of see what it looks like. Be right back. I'm taking you with me, but still, I won't be able to see the chat. Alright. Light will be fine. Alright. Let me get that software running. They already have it. Wow, hour 45 minutes. Come on, there we go. There we go, alright. Let's see. Let's mix this paint together. Okay. Move this so I can paint on the screen.
I don't want nobody change me now. Cause I like to be myself. If you're not agree, you can walk away. You can walk away. You can walk away. Something in my mind makes me think I ain't nobody perfect. Something in my mind makes me think I ain't nobody perfect. 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 Cause I don't want nobody change me now. Cause I like to be myself. If you're not agree, you can walk away. You can walk away. You can walk away. Something in my mind makes me think I ain't nobody perfect. Something in my mind makes me think I ain't nobody perfect. 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 Falling in quickly. Tell me you feel something too. Caught in the moment. I'm lost here without you. Tangled up in your web. Holding on to every word you said. I'm ready, you know. I'm open to show. Would you say the same? We're falling from outer space. We're moving like a full-paced supernova. We're making all the headlines now. And I just wanna seize the moment. Cause we won't ever slow it down. Kissing in the rain, tastes just like champagne. Falling every day, we're falling from outer space. Hoping time will change, got love on my brain. Would you say the same? We're falling from outer space. 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 Falling in quickly. Tell me you feel something too. Caught in the moment. I'm lost here without you. Tangled up in your web. Holding on to every word you said. I'm ready, you know. I'm open to show. Would you say the same? We're falling from outer space. We're moving like a full-paced supernova. We're making all the headlines now. And I just wanna seize the moment. Cause we won't ever slow it down. Kissing in the rain, tastes just like champagne. Falling every day, we're falling from outer space. Hoping time will change, got love on my brain. Would you say the same? We're falling from outer space.
It was a thing. Painting outside of the screen here. Now I'm trying to paint my heavy intercessors clearly. That I'm going to be playing on the, hopefully, the tournament. Trying to correct the blues. What's up, Troy? Alright. Only 10 of those things have to paint. I still have a lot of models out to paint just in general, but I'll have to do 10 of these guys. I think the cost relatively good, but there's so many other things I need apparently. Trying to hurry up and get these things painted because I got a tournament this Saturday. Already finished my impulsor. It's already been primed. It's already been varnished, but I do have to do some touch-ups on it. I gotta get these guys ready. So I think I'll run either one 5-man or maybe hopefully two 5-man squads of heavy intercessors. Oof.
Don't wanna fight it, I never did. I keep it guarded, it's easy as a locked door where my heart lived. I want someone to love me. I know it's crazy, I've never been a true believer in anything. Into the world where hearts run free. I want someone to love me. And I know that you know that I know that hearts don't stay broken, and most of the time we can run right into what we don't know. We can run right into what we don't know. Put out this fire with kerosene. There's no denying, washing over me. It's tore up and tore open, and I want someone to love me. It's no surprise, only memory. Just keep it better than it used to be. Breathing heavy into everything. I want someone to love me. Once you leave, don't you know you can never look back? That was us setting sun with the world in our hand. Face down in the white sand. I want someone to love me. And I know that you know that I know that hearts don't
Ooh.
stay broken, and most of the time we can run right into what we don't know. We can run right into what we don't know. Put out this fire with kerosene. There's no denying, washing over me. It's tore up and tore open, and I want someone to love me.
Oh, Jesus, what? How long has it been like that? Man, that's been well, not too much. Hey, what's up, Francois? Hold on, I gotta fix my camera. What in the world? Let's see, what could fix it? Let's see if this will fix it. I can't initialize the device. Hold on, give me a second. Gonna be black screen for a little bit. Okay. Hopefully the settings are saved, so I don't have to change it.
My head is heavy, let me lay it down. Into your lap I would love to drown. I need that story I used to hear, to run on and to end disappear. I won't lie down and I won't, I won't lie down and I can't do this without you. I won't lie down and I won't, I won't lie down and I can't do this without you. Your stories, they come from the heart.
I'm gonna figure out whether it's the camera that's doing it or whether it's the computer that's doing it. Don't know how I'm gonna figure that out, but it's up to install this camera on my other computer. They'll try to play an army of just heavy intercessors with a codex compliant Space Marines to get that +1 to wound. But then I have to play Anvil Siege Force. Jesus Christ, man. You still got a 40 freaking 90, man. It's worth to sell it to make a little bit of a profit, man. Take it easy. About to head out pretty soon anyway, too. But I need to get some more painting done. Last guy, and then I have to call it, I guess. It's getting about to that hour mark, and I need to check on my 3D printing, which I just kind of started. That's a profit. Call it whatever you want, man. That's a profit in my book. That's more money than you had before. Justify it how you like. It's still a profit. I would be using that as my excuse to, freaking upgrade my computer. It's like, hey, look, I bought this computer for, I bought this graphics card for whatever the price is. Now I'm making double it, so that's justification to upgrade my computer. Well, 5th gen and what? Intel, that's really, really old. But for AMD, I don't think that's that old, I don't believe. I don't know what gen AMD's on. Yeah, and I think probably upgrading your CPU is probably going to be significantly better upgrade than a GPU. Gen. Oh, 5 gens ago. Well, I wouldn't say that so much. From what I heard, the 13th and 14th gen processors aren't that different. So I have a 14th Intel processor because I wanted to go Intel this time. I haven't went Intel. I was always gone AMD, and it's the worst time to do it. The 14th gen it's not any better than the 13th gen from what I was hearing. It's like it's a big disappointment. 3DX, yes. Yeah, Intel right now aren't great for gaming. The 3DX 3DX is a better. It's a 3D Architect in terms of is it L3 cache or whatever it is, and it's a better performance for gaming. Although I think once you get past a certain point, I don't think it does better. Yeah, I know what you mean. I kind of went the opposite in terms of efficiency, but it's okay. Went AMD with the graphics card and went Intel with the CPU. And then once to get although this is one to close this gap. Oh jeez. Stick with a 4090, man. What are you gonna do with the 4090 if you do upgrade your GPU? Why would you sell your 4090 to get a worse card? Makes no sense, man. Plus, opportunity. If you can sell your 4090 for more than you get the 5080. Oh no, well it was the 5090 is what you're selling, right? Because she said you pre-ordered a 5090, which is ridiculous. And now it's ridiculous overpriced. That's the reason why you're selling it. But you're gonna sell your 4090 as well and get the 5080 instead, right? Is that what you're going with now? Pays for the $500 CPU and $200 mother, maybe the RAM. Did you have the 5090? Oh, I could have. Someone had the 5090, and they're gonna sell it because it's like, yeah, I do understand what you're talking about. I think so then someone else must have had the 5090, and selling it because the price just skyrocketed on those things. It's ridiculous, and they're gonna pocket the profit. I thought it was you. Well, yeah, I mean, that's a smart move, honestly. I think I would 100% do that. How much is the 5080? Ah, that sounds about right. That sounds about like the 4080 when I was looking at the time. Oh, there. Whew. I mean, come on. You probably be able to max that thing out on any game you play, and it's gonna be fine. How much you gonna be selling the 4090 for? Ooh, I wouldn't overclock it though. You run the risk of like, oops, I turned off the light. That's a pretty cool effect though. I wouldn't overclock it though. You know, you run the risk of burning it out. Let me turn the lights back on. Let's see how this guy looks. I know that. Since it's glossed up now. No autofocus. Great. Ooh. No, not for me. I'm done overclocking, man. I never did overclock. I always bought what I needed. And I was like, you know, if I need to overclock it, I need to buy the better version. You know, overclocking, you run the risk of destroying it, and then, you know, that's that. Let's see, everything looks right here. Let's see, autofocus. I don't know, man. You just, whenever overclock, I think you void the warranty, don't you, if you overclock it too? It's just not worth it. Like for me, I don't make a lot of money, so $1,000 on a graphics card is crazy already. Let's autofocus on. So I'd rather pay more to not have to overclock than to pay less and have to overclock. Hey, look, man, I'm all for you overclock. I just hope it doesn't, freaking break or anything, man. Just my mentality has changed over the years, where I'd rather buy more than I need than to buy less than I need and take the chance of like overclocking it or overhitting it or whatever. Yeah, and well, I don't. If you've done overclocking before, you have to make sure the voltage is correct. You could end up frying up the friggin' thing. I remember, I believe there was a time where Nvidia released an update on their graphics card, and I think it caused a lot of graphics card to burn and overheat. It's something that they did, and good lord, I'm glad I didn't update my card. I usually wait a couple of weeks. Auto focusing properly. Oh, overclocking your CPU? Let's see. Why is it struggling to autofocus? That's weird. Anyways, he does look pretty cool. Oh, maybe it's the brightness. Try that. That still doesn't make much sense to me, considering that why wouldn't the factory want to put it at its best speeds without overclocking it, I don't know, maybe they're playing it safe. Anyways, I do have to call it. Anyways, I'm trying to finish up painting the I'm trying to paint up my army that we'll be playing actually this Sunday. I'm trying out some heavy intercessors because they've gotten good with 2 damaged weapons. It's pretty freaking crazy. I already finished up my impulsor, which I do need to paint that port. So anyways, if you like my content, please consider subscribing, thumbs up, the sign, and the bell. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next vid.